What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come heal with me. Come heal with me. Healing as accepting, acknowledging, and digesting. Today, we're just going to accept, okay? Because sometimes you have to realize and accept I'm just stupid as hell, right? Now, why my conscience or why my Christianity in me has to really wish you some wisdom, right? And some knowledge, right? I want you to win because that's just who I am. However, I don't know why you're not tapping into it. And I want you to really, really acknowledge I'm just an idiot, okay? And I don't like to do name callings, but that's exactly what you are exhibiting in these posts. Now, yesterday, I briefly gave you guys what the argument was about. But today, we are simply going to zoom into who's the babysitter, okay? And why the shelf baby became the babysitter, all right? While she's calling it a relationship, she's calling it, I got your man. I got your man. I'll take your man. While she's calling it all that stuff, I'm calling it a straight old idiot move, okay? And I'm calling it she's the babysitter. Because here's the thing. Once a man knows that they can do anything to you and you are still going to allow them in your presence, they will continue to dog walk you every good chance that they get, which we've saw that time after time after time and a time. And for the purpose and sake of this video, we'll stick with the one particular time. Even after Melody let him go and said, Arionne has him, he still did not choose you. So that's one of those moments where you allowed him to not choose you and then still claimed him to be your man. He called you 15%er. He called you a peasant. He told you that if Melody ever wanted to get back with him, he'll be the first man moving, all right? You keep talking about you, the babysitter. Now, yesterday, let me read this little short piece. I read it yesterday, but I didn't zoom into it until I heard the other part of Melody's live. And I said, oh, sis, you said, say what now? So you said, now what? Like you was doing something. Hold on, I got you. Wait 1 second. Even though I posted this clip yesterday, here's what she had to say that got me tripped up this morning. It says, my daughter is with us. Us as in Martell and Arionne together, right? She is included in the 5, which would be Melody's 4, and I guess baby Knox. But she left out her daughter. She says, your son is with his cousin, incorporating, I know your son every move. I know your children every move because I'm with their daddy, which would be Martell. So it was 5 kids, all right? Now what? Call and tell your girls good night. Now, baby, that was the key. That I understand why Melody snapped. B, you don't tell me when to call my kids and tell good night like you're going to listen into the call. Like, what type of time you on? I can understand why Melody snapped. That was it. That was the clause right there. That would have did it for me too. So she's saying she's not stupid because she counted 5 for what they were doing and the activities that they were doing at the time. So it wouldn't be 6. That's what she's saying. But she didn't think quick enough, okay? Because, child, no. You know you was not thinking like that. Anytime you spell hear as in I hear you versus then come over here wrong. No. We all know you wasn't thinking this fast, but you had to come back and try to correct yourself because she was dragging the hell out of you. She said, built body wear, okay? Then she turned around and said, you got to be slow anytime you sit around and wait for somebody else for 5 years. Side chick for 5 years, right? So she was dragging the hell out of you. So I understand why you had to try to come back. I get it. Trust me. And Melody was definitely here for the SHIT, all right? But what I really didn't understand is Martell, like, when are you going to come out your hiding space and speak or shut her down? Because, but you know what? That would be too much, like, right? That would be asking you for too much because we know that you don't respect Melody. You don't even look, you probably somewhere thinking this stuff is funny. Anytime your side biddies are speaking out on behalf of Mel, oh yeah, the side biddies, the one we was talking about, you know, the property buying person, the Belinda, even Kenya Moore is speaking out. Listen, people are lining up to speak out because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. This right here is out of hand. So she's bragging about being the babysitter. I know she think that she's the woman, right? And his family chose her. They're hanging out with the kids. They going to the park and play, kickball, soccer and stuff of that nature. So I can see how she get that confused with the woman, at least in her world. Not no real woman, she's not eat. Okay, but at least in her world because that's all she requires. I can see that. But in my world, I'm still going to call you the babysitter and not his woman because he picks you up off the shelf. He gets what he needs from you and he throw you back on the shelf. Then you got to ask for permission to come down, which means that he has to come from up under whatever other woman that he is laying under in order for you to get off that shelf and be able to be attentive to the things that you need to be attentive to, which would be your children. They're the only one that is your priority. I don't see how you get so ignorant enough and so many balls and to get enough energy to get on here and argue with somebody who owes you nothing. She owes you nothing. The last thing that you should have done was you was like waiting for this moment. I can see how you popped through the screen. Wow, I was waiting for this. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, kid, come on, let's go. You were waiting for the attention that she's about to give you, right? But one thing for certain and two things for sure, just as easy as she gave you this little bit of attention, it's going to be just that easy to ignore you because that is her character, okay? I can't believe that you were so disgusting enough to count her children, let her know, now what? Now what? I'm the girl. No, it's now what? I'm the babysitter. I sit here while he go meet multiple women and I babysit his kids plus my kids until he return. That's a you issue, not a her issue. And first of all, I would go through this whole thing, but a lot of stuff she's repetitive on, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to skip around. I haven't spoken on you in over 2 years. She lying. What have you been saying for you to think I think you're obsessed with me? Silly, bad body, A. Girl, stop it, okay? Melody got a great body. Okay, so she says, and she quickly fixed it here, right? She says, you up here talking about, remember she spelled here as in the hearing, like I hear you here. So let's continue. She fixed it though, because somebody called it out. Also says, laugh out loud, pull up, not today, maybe next week. Girl, never. You know you don't want that kind of problems. They done told you before them cousins are deep. But listen, let's continue on. When you got the kids and can get one of your 22 babysitters, Martell again, all right? Me, though, I'm out being a mother to our five kids. It's family day. Holla after the 4th. Now, see, that's the problem right there. Again, another reason why Melody snapped. Okay, you talking about some our 5 kids. No, that only happened for a husband and a wife where the two become one. You are his wife, girl. You don't get access to them kids. See how he used you. You talking about with her 22 babysitter. Girl, you are the babysitter. You got to stop this, okay? Because I can make a whole lot of sense for you and not say one insult for you. Because what you're claiming that she is or could be, you over here claiming her kids like you making her mad. I'm sure she don't mind because she knows who she is, and I'm sure her kids have been taught, you let me know if anything out of pocket, I'm on my way. All right, so while you think that you doing something to her because you babysitting her kids while Martell is running up and down the streets of Atlanta or Huntsville or whatever street he on this day or that day, you think you're hurting her. You're really not. You sounding real crazy out here in the streets. He has elected you to be his chosen babysitter, his standby babysitter, his available babysitter. As long as you continue to be available, they will always use you for whatever they need. And you're an available babysitter. So here, girl, take these kids because I got to run over here to Atlanta to go see Belinda, Sheree, everybody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. You're sitting watching those 5 kids that you named, or 6 kids, whatever ones you want to talk about, because we don't know where the kids are at this point. All right, but whatever ones you want to talk about, you sitting there watching them while he's over here doing every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you calling her slow? Listen, I beg to differ. You're going to have to check him. And then here's what Melody had to say. So she's pissed, and I understand why. Why are you incorporating her children into your style of family? Like, my children have their own family. What you do over here with him ain't got nothing to do with my kids, and you could never stand 10 toes in the ring with me. So why are you thinking that you can even play mommy to my children? And why the hell you staying here playing mommy to the children, and he still won't claim you? And I understand, but listen, just before I play that, y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe. Bye.
Ain't nothing bad bodied over here. Let's be clear. Come with something deeper than that. Like, come with something better than that. That's the first thing lames want to throw out is about somebody's body or about somebody's hair, all that surface shit. Come with something deeper. Let's talk about your morals or lack thereof. Let's talk about your integrity or lack thereof. Let's talk about that. Okay? Let's talk about some stuff that actually has a little bit of substance. Okay? Secondly, girl, you're talking about I filed bankruptcy. Yes, sweetie, after your boyfriend filed. after he filed. So I didn't want everything to fall on me, not because I couldn't take care of everything. So let's get the facts straight, but it's because you dumb. That's why. I didn't know how slow you really were. But you've been calling me slow for years on Beyonce's internet right here. And I ain't saying nothing. But now I understand how you've been able to be a side chick, how you was able to do that for 5 years. Because you're really slow. And then he still ain't out with you. That is called slow. Get yourself some morals, get yourself some integrity, do yourself a heart check. And let me be clear, where's your daughter? Because you said you having family day with y'all 5 kids. I got 4 with them. You got 1 and then another child. Now, you can't count either. I already know you don't know the difference between here and here, H-E-A-R and H-E-R-E. But you can't count either? So, you still got a whole video of me with my then husband. For what? What you got that for? For what? See, that's slow too, baby girl. Matter of fact, I'm going to be honest. If I was with a dude, and he my man, and he got a video of him with another woman and trying to show it to me, send it to me, anything me, I would be like, do you still want her? Can you stop talking about her? Why are you sending me this video of you and her? Like, that don't make you think that, like, slow. So, some can't pull up today. Just know, baby girl, the doors are always open. And yes, I've already told my secretary, pulling up, let you pull up. They got your picture. So, pull up any day of the week, this week, next week, whatever week. Because I'm here.